Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Adrian, Kid Guru here, and I'm making this video just really quickly to chime in. I know if you're watching this in current time frame, around February or 2015 at least, my recent videos, I've been a little bit off axis lately, really, and very all over the place, and that's reasons for that being I relaunched Digital Dojos. You guys can check that out, digitaldojos.com. I'll leave all links down below. But I'm making this video nonetheless as a I thought it was really important because it's the 10th year anniversary of YouTube, and I wanted to take time to acknowledge that. Huge congratulations, of course, to the people at YouTube. But I just wanted to flip on my webcam and shoot this video. Because it's crazy to think that a decade has been around, and I say this, and I'm not understanding this when I say this, in that YouTube has literally changed my life. YouTube, I would not be sitting where I am today. I would not be surrounded by what I'm surrounded by. I probably wouldn't even be here in Japan currently if it wasn't for YouTube. I would have probably, my life would have taken a different route, a different avenue. I probably would have went with the traditional college route and all that stuff if it wasn't for this career that started off and sprungboard from YouTube. I started my YouTube channel in 2006, about a year after it got launched as a service, of course. In 2007 was when I officially decided to start doing videos under a channel, and I was 11 years old, and my username was Laker Cool Man because the Lakers were my favorite team. I thought it was cool, and eventually I knew I'd be a man, and Laker Cool Kid, I think, wasn't available. And I figured I'd grow into a man. A kid wouldn't be everlasting. Kid Guru, though, is also another name I've been known for on the web here. But nonetheless, I'm 20 years old now. I have been creating content for almost just about 9 years, nearly a decade, just as long as YouTube has been around. And, YouTube used to have this saying, this slogan, and it used to be a part of their logo in the top of the website. YouTube.com, broadcast yourself. And I think that's really summed up perfectly what YouTube was. It was this platform, and still is today, and in all respects, even after being purchased by Google, it's had a lot of great changes, and it's had some other things I think that's done that I don't completely agree with, Google+. But nonetheless, still serves as a platform today to give a voice to anybody out there, anybody who's willing to share their opinion or share their message on whatever topic there is here on YouTube, and post a video out to potentially millions of people. Now, my YouTube channel, I'm not an A-list. I'm not even a B-list YouTuber. I'm a YouTube partner on my other channel, but I'm by no means a super huge YouTube star. I have 5,400 subscribers, all of which I'm very thankful for. I have 5.4 million views. I've been viewed in over 100+ countries, and I have 1,000 plus videos to my name, and I'm proud of that. And I don't care if these videos average tens or hundreds of views. I'm not going to say like things like views and stuff has never impacted me, because I'll be honest, stuff like that has definitely questioned my detriment as to keep on creating content. But at the end of the day, like I said, if it's 10, if it's 20, 100 people, what has kept me going? A lot of people ask me, and hell, I even ask myself every now and then, like, why do I do this? Why do I create content? And you know what, if I think about it, why do I do this? Why is it that even when I'm going through stuff, I share my life experiences and so on and so forth? Why do I do what I do? It's simple. It's because when I create these videos and I think about impact, I think about helping people and creating value and instilling value through these videos, anytime I hit that record button, I think of the person on the other side, you, the viewer. You might be in the United States, you might be in Japan, you might be in some parts of Asia or Africa or UK or Germany, I don't know. But again, you may be 10 through 80, you may be a male or female, but the thing is, I think about the viewer, and I think that if my video, if I go out there with the purpose of one person seeing that video and it humanizing and helping them, and them seeing me sharing my story, and that can be anything. That can be a video review, it could be a vlog, it could be a video I make for entertainment purposes. If I get it to instill in one person and help them throughout whatever they're going through, then I've done my job. And that's why, even if it's at the disadvantage of putting myself out there when I'm going through stuff, when I'm stressed and XYZ, I think of it as if somebody else can see that video and learn from my mistakes, learn from my failures, but also learn from my successes and my achievements, and take away something. That's why I do what I do. It's because that's what I've done for the last 9 years. I create content, I tell stories, I share stories. And I figure out along the way. I'm learning just as much as I am teaching along the way, and that's why I do this. So that's what the power behind my content is, and that's what I hope it does. And YouTube has given me the platform to do that. I'm not limited to YouTube. I'm a content creator. You know, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm not limited to YouTube. That's not the only platform I serve. And I've definitely gone beyond that now with my businesses and my websites. But I'm still proud to be a part of this community, be a part of this network. I've met an amazing amount of people throughout my journey here. And there's just, you know, amazing group of guys I met and worked with, Duncan, Josh, Dan, you know, and people like Duncan, who I'm still friends with to this day and keep in touch with to this day and interact with. These are the people who I've learned so much from and working with. And that really taught me the community aspect of YouTube and just so many more. I mean, I know I have my top fans. You have like top fans now on YouTube and engagement. I know people like Brad Snyder, Far Records, Josh Black, Jamie Ives, Flip Create. There's just so many names. Amber. I can keep on going on because there's just so many of you out there. Like PC Tech Girl, I can just keep on going here. Of these names that come to mind, who are all people that I recognize. These names and avatars, when I look at the comments, when I see the videos, I know them. And it's like I've seen their name for years, months, whatever. And that's so cool to me, that relationship that it forms over the internet. So a huge shout out to you guys. A huge shout out to the unsung heroes that are my friends, who support my content, who watch my content, who comment on it. People who've had cameos in my older videos 5 or 6 years ago. You know, when I was 11 years old shooting videos on a webcam, like it's such a crazy concept. It was much more of a crazy concept back then than it is today. But they were always supportive along the way, and that's something I'm always, you know, really grateful for. So everybody, in all regards, it's been an amazing journey, and by all means, I will continue to be a part of it. So as long as YouTube is a platform where I can share and extend my voice out there to impact others and create value and broadcast myself, my opinions, my thoughts, and my advice out there to the world. If you are somebody out there who is a creator, you know, and I know that you can get caught up in the number game and you can get caught up in all that stuff. And I know you have goals for yourself. You may want to be a YouTube partner. I'm not saying don't do those things and don't get caught up on the things, but always remember that at the end of the day, if you have 10 people, you have 20 people, those are 20 people who are enjoying your content. You know, be highly appreciative of the people that you have and the voice that you have. And, you know, I think that focus on the content, focus on what you want to produce and what you want to put out there in the world. And I'm not saying the rest will just kind of come, but if you work hard enough and you take the right approaches in life and then through your work, that stuff does come. Those opportunities do open up. It's not luck. It's about preparation and putting yourself in place to succeed in those rights. But a big part of it is also just, you know, being proud of what you have and what audience you have established, and really making your own out of that and creating something off of whatever platform that you have, being able to turn into something else, even if that involves other things. I lost my YouTube partnership on this channel back like in 2007, 2008. That didn't stop me from finding other ways to make a revenue. And now that turned into the businesses that I own and operate today, and I make a full-time living off of doing just that. So, you know, you'll find other ways. It's a lot about staying dedicated, having that ambition, but above all, remembering why you started and remembering why you created these videos or created your channel in the first place. So again, I say thank you to all of you. I just want to take time out of my day in this almost 10-minute video to say thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you've, you know, if you're a content creator out there, I hope you've enjoyed your run on YouTube and will continue to do so. I have a lot more stuff coming up. I apologize. I've been extremely occupied with some big projects like digital dojos. You guys can check that out at digitaldojos.com. But outside of that, thank you all for watching. Happy 10-year anniversary to those of you on YouTube. I will catch you all in the next video.